Hey y'all, don't mind the plane overhead. Gosh knows I'm trying my best not to. Today, just blogging, which is easy enough. There are a lot of things that I want to talk about that I will hopefully address in some future things. Definitely want to talk about anxiety because a lot of people have expressed interest in hearing about that, hearing about how to cope with it, hearing how to cope with things like social anxiety, which I have, but that I seem to do relatively fine working around. Um, but today is just a little bit of a catch up. New meds seem to be working, seem to be a little bit more stable, but there's still a lot of coordinating to be done. Did have the parade yesterday, which was so incredibly nice to get out for. I can't begin to tell you how good it is to just be out among the public and enjoying and singing songs and just making kind of an ass of myself. But it was weird, unfortunately. I just wasn't feeling it. Normally, I'll go out and parade and I'll just be like all over that shit, but this time I kind of felt like sitting apart from folks, just kind of savoring the quiet, resting on my laurels. I've been doing this shit for just shy of 20 years now, so fuck them if they want me to do something that I don't really want to do. It just felt really forced. It felt pressured. And I think that that's going to be something that not only am I going to have to deal with, but I would pretty much guarantee everyone is going to have to deal with it as time goes on. It's going to take a long time to adjust to normality again. Today was also the first day driving a school bus without a mask, which was insane. It is so bizarre to actually see people's faces again, and to have them see mine, which is like extra weird. Speaking of, I think I'm gonna actually shave a lot of this off today before I go back to school, just to see exactly how much of them are paying attention or noticing. It's weird though. It's really, really kind of crazy. But again, it's going to be another one of those weird, strange, transitional sort of things that we're all going to have to deal with. Not just me, but you as well. You are going to have to learn to be social again. You are going to have to learn how to be comfortable, not necessarily immediately, but at some point, the majority of people will be maskless again. And discovering that and learning to be comfortable with that and learning to relax around that is going to be a challenge, to say the least. The new normal may not ever be like the old normal again, and all we can do is just advance forward into it and take it as it comes. The thought comes to mind about blowing out candles on a birthday cake. Are we ever going to really throw spit on pastry again? Well, not pastry technically, baking, I guess. Are we really going to throw spit on baking again? Is that something that we are going to be okay with? How much are we going to start depending on COVID tests like we have in the past of STD tests and things along those lines? Or is it just going to turn into another common cold? Where we still have the mad range of anti-vaxxers now that COVID has at least affected a healthy majority of them, to the point where, they may have changed their minds on things. One way or another, just gonna have to roll with it. Gonna have to learn to roll with it, and that's not gonna be easy. But if there's anything you need at all, I will be happy to help out, and we can go from there. I hope you have a great day, and I will do my best to try and get back to this again tomorrow, if not the next day. Thank you.